Hello, my name is Aida and welcome to the YouTube channel. This is a video for Towela paper crafting. Today I'm going to show you how I made 10 Christmas cards with the 6x6 inch pad of paper from the Towela paper crafting collection that they sent to me. I also want to use the Christmas stamps and Silverado ink from the same brand. I really like this collection because it has very Christmas and traditional colors. Honestly, I prefer this type of paper to the new collection that the other brands are launched with very pastel and clean and simple tones. In addition, it does not have very specific elements of Santa Claus or the wise men, so it can be used for Christmas parties since it represents many traditions. Off camera, I have been planning each of the postcards since it usually takes me a long time to decide. Let's go with the first card. For this, I have used a 4 per 12-inch piece of cardstock and I fold it in half. This is going to be the size of all of them, except one that is going to be bigger. Then I cut out a piece of paper from the collection, a little smaller than the size of the card, and also some of die cuts. I'm going to aid them a bit with the help of Silverado ink and also a sponge. In this way, the cut of each of the elements is not noticeable and they seem more integrated into the card. For the composition of these cards, I have used the rule of the third that contains of dividing the card into 3 columns and 3 imaginary rows and place the elements in one of the intersections of these lines to give it more importance. I have chosen at the intersection that will be in the lower right part. To glue everything, I'm going to use 3D adhesive foam and also liquid adhesive. In this way, I glue in layers and create different depths on the card. I love doing it this way. I'm going to write the sentiments by hand with a brown pen on a banner that I have cut out from the collection itself. Finish, I'm going to use a bit of 3D paint to put some glitter dots in the shape of a triangle. Have you seen how simple this card has been? The following is very similar. Again, I use a 14 by 12 inch piece of cardstock and folded it in half. From the decorated paper of the previous card, I have taken the rest to cut it since it can also be used. I have also cut a piece of decorated paper a little smaller than the base of the card, a couple of strips of cardstock and a few die cuts. I apply a little few of ink in the edges of the papers. As in the previous card, I have focused with the rule of the thirds, and I have placed all the elements on the right side, trying to coincide with the intersection of the imaginary lines. Once again, I place the element with different layers, playing with depths thanks to the 3D adhesive foam and the liquid glue. To finish, a few touches of 3D paint in the shape of a triangle and 3 by 3. Let's go for the next card. I continue using the same resource as the previous ones, since you can do many things just with a piece of decorated paper, die cuts, and the base of the card. This time the piece of decorated paper is going to be the same size as my card, that is 6 by 4 inches. In the middle, I'm going to put some die cuts of the sweet things and filling. To finish, I want to use the glossy essence to give relief to some of die cuts and some paint drops to frame the decoration. We continue with the fourth card. With one of the windows, I want to make a secure. For that, I take a piece of acetate the same size as the window. I use glossy answers to glue to the paper, since it gives me the feeling that this glue it will stick better. On the other side of the acetate, I put 3D foam adhesive to give relief to the window and put the sequins inside. I place the sequins, which is in my case are transparent and gold, and on top I place the window. To finish the decoration, I put a couple more die cuts and some sequins inside, imagining 3D painting in different places. I used 3D paint to simulate the snow. For the fifth card, I'm going to use a piece of paper from the previous one and also some die cuts. I'm going to place everything on the right third of the card with different stickers to create depths. As a final touch, I'm going to place some 3D paint dots at various points. For the sixth card, I have die cut Merry Christmas 3 times with my big soft machines, 2 on craft cardstock and another one on decorated paper. I have glued the letter on themselves to create depth and decorated paper of the letters the same as the base. It is interesting to do this combination because it is very simple but very successful. As a final touch, I put some die cuts and some 3D painting. In the seventh card, I wanted to start using the stamps and the hot embossing technique. I first passed the anti-static powers, either with the brush or with the spoon. You can also use talcum powder. I stamp one of the gargan stamps with clear ink. I want to put power in white, and I take this transport without releasing it and make them. When I melting them, I realize my mistake, but I'm not worried because I repeat the process on top and add white power. This way the embossing is higher.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
For the sentiments, I take another stamp and repeat the technique, but this time only one. And although the difference is not much, they look at different depths.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us
Finally, I apply a little bit of 3D painting.
pudding and a cup of good cheer. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some.
For the 8th card, I'm going to use a large square base, since I want to stamp a very large stamp, and again with the hot embossing technique, but with gold power.
Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
For the sentiments, I also do embossing with golden powers and a craft colored cardstock.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
Again, I apply 3D painting. For the neath card, I'm going to apply the embossing technique again with white powers and with another stamps on a wonder background. And as a feeling the same for the craft colored background.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la, la la la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, la 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 la.
And again, I use 3D painting. For the 10 and the last card, I'm going to mix a bit of everything you've seen today. Scraps of papers in the format of vertical strips, embossing with stamps and gold dust, die cut, glossy accents and 3D painting.
Follow me in merry measure, la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, la 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 la.
Here, I show you the final result of the 10 cards I made today. They are all very easy to make and beautiful. I think they are ideal cards to congratulate the holidays. I hope you like the video. If so, give me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell so that YouTube notifies you every time there is a new video. See you soon!
Then cradle I shall play. It has a lovely body with legs so short